took my hand in the end and said, you ain't got me losing you. What you gonna do about it? I'm gonna hit that bottle. It's on a Donkey Kong. Next week he asks, which troubles do you seek? A pure heart is the root of all weak. I bowed my head and hid my eyes, but he shook me out of my disguise and said, you ain't got no blues in you. What you gonna do about it? I'm gonna hit that bottle. It's all a Donkey Kong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shapeshifter is what I'll be. From now on, right will be wrong. There's no more room for empathy and bliss. Easy rider, hey, I'm the one to kiss. So you ain't got no blues for you. What you gonna do about it? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit that bottle, hit that bottle. It's on a Donkey Kong. I'm gonna hit that bottle, hit that bottle. It's on a Donkey Kong. That's the wrong screen. Oh, there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in to another date with death. That's me. I am death. I'm dead inside. Insert all the jokes. How are you doing, chat? It's Wednesday. You know what day it is. When I only stream 2 days a week, it's easier to remember what day of the week it is. So maybe that helps you. Reminder that it is Wednesday. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. I don't know. You tell me. Hello. Welcome on into the mods to the Menchie gang. Actually made a live weekday stream due to homesick. Welcome. Thank you for being sick and joining me. But that sucks. Hopefully you recover soon. and, you know, immunity and whatever. Your hair is cute today. Thanks. I did not shower in the last, like, 3 days. What? My hair doesn't get greasy. I know, that's, like, an annoying thing to brag about, but it doesn't. I mean, maybe after, like, 7 days it does. But yeah, I can pull off the dirty girl aesthetic, like, so easily. I'm not a clean girl. We've been over this. I don't have soap nails. Although they are naked today. Well, just this hand, but yeah, it's game day. It's game day. We're ready to date death and whatever. My honey went to a concert last night and became besties with someone who knew HOLO THERE. That's so fun. I like when people meet each other in real life. You should start your streams with the classic. I feel like I have, but I don't know. It just feels so formulaic. Said the nail polish formula girl. But like, yeah, I don't know. I should. I'd be like, hello everyone, it's me, Christine again. Like in that voice. But then you'd be like, what's happening? Is this a video I clicked on? I did not mean video. I meant real stream. Because this is live if you're watching live. Yeah, it almost sounds like not real. Right? Who is she? She's so fake. No, I'm just kidding. It's just different than like normal talking behavior. That's all. It's a different era. Yeah. Except I never talked like that. Like when I said hi to someone normally, you know? It's like very intense. It's a lot. Pumpkin latte. Lattle? I got very sick, woke up with 100 temperature. It sucks like crap. Like your whole something is getting sick from a bird? What? You all have that bird flu? My lord. Hope no one flies into a window. What were we wearing earlier? We were testing. Then I had to take it off. And then I took it off and I went to the store. I had to go shopping at Michael's to get some little crafts. Look at this little craft. I got this. It's a little potted plant, and I got a tiny cottage that I think I'm gonna try and paint with nail polish on Saturday. I don't know. I haven't decided if it sounds dumb. I feel like it'd be fun, like repainting this miniature cottage with my nail polish. There was a bigger one that was like kind of cuter, where there was like a mushroom, but it was too big. I'm like, no, it needs to be like literally mini for it to be cute. So yeah, I bought this at Michael's, and this. I figured I could also paint the pot. These are fake, in case you were wondering. I can't own real flowers. I will kill them. Anyways, that's what I did for part of my day. But I broke my nail, like, I'm not gonna be dramatic because I don't care. It's my other hand, and it was just like a little bit, and it wasn't that bad. But I did technically kind of cut it. I don't know. I think I was reaching at my steering wheel. I just went into my steering wheel, and then I kind of snapped it. Oops. But it was my fault because I'd already started peeling off polishes that I was testing for something much later this year. And so I was just like lazily peeling it off because I knew like, oh, I probably have to peel it off anyways because it's like showing way too much. So I left my nail half peeled as I was going to Michael's. And then I stabbed my steering wheel with my half naked nail, and then it broke. So it goes to show, wear your nail polish. I also popped a peely on this David's Tea Mani that is very old. This has been around since the meet and steep. But I popped this peely on the weekend and still haven't replaced it. She is a mess. But that's okay. Aren't we all? It's the launch week curse, yeah. At least it was my other hand. I just had a very disappointing day today. No! And hope to cheer up here. Hope you are doing great. Excited to get new nail polish. I will eat them all. We're eating the nail polish. I mean, they kind of do look edible. I'm not gonna lie. The next collection does look like like a sweet garden, like what you would grow in your garden, and like maybe the flowers look really pretty and like technically you shouldn't eat them, but like you're kind of curious about it. That's the vibes. Mountain, we have no heat and it's -15 Celsius and we have COVID. What? Thank you for the fun stream. That's crazy. It's like -24 here. Not that I'm bragging about it being worse here, but that you should get some heat. Get a heater, quick. Go to Canadian Tire. You don't have Canadian Tire in America. What do you guys have? Home Depot, Rona, something. Go get a plug-in heater, stat, before you go to bed. Christine thinks you can eat flowers. I mean, you can eat some of them. People eat dandelions. I used to do that. They taste terrible, but it's possible. Aren't some flowers edible? Maybe not the poisonous ones. Yeah. So yeah, today we're just gonna continue playing with death. We're gonna continue dating death, see how that goes. Since it is almost Valentine's Day, what are you guys doing? Let's do a poll. I'm launching nail polish, my one true love. So you let me know what you're doing. I mean, not on actual Valentine's Day. The launch is on Saturday, the 15th, if you haven't heard already. What are you doing for Valentine's Day? Staying home. Going out. I don't care about this day. Okay, so it's implied that staying home or going out is like, but you're doing something with someone maybe. But if you don't care about this day, I don't know. Interpret the poll how you want. Let's just see how it shakes out. Valentine's Day is your favorite holiday? Ugh, that sounds so annoying. I just reacted to a chatter like Ben. Ben would react to a chatter. Yeah, it's probably like the most annoying holiday to me, honestly. Yeah, it's just like, okay, I don't want flowers, you know? I want nail polish. Give me something I can use. Then you can eat a piranha plant? What? Or if, I think you're lying. I think that's a lie. I think that's a trap. You made reservations for dinner? Good luck. It's probably a set menu and not very good. That's what they do on Valentine's Day. I am not going out for dinner. I honestly, like, we would strategically choose not to go on Valentine's Day because of just how set menu, how busy, you know, and things are. So yeah, I would deliberately avoid it. Same with Christmas. Like, I would never try and do something on Christmas Day, like travel or go to some big thing, because I just know all the prices are jacked and everyone's trying to go and it's so busy. I'd rather like pick a random day around it and just pretend it's that day. Valentine's Day chocolates are on sale. There you go. That's thinking, Chan. Okay, so starting what, like on the 14th, they literally start discounting it. Yeah, every time I go in Shoppers Drug Mart, discount Valentine's Day begins like that evening. Nice. What happened to optimism? Optimism can also mean being realistic. You know what I mean? My positivity rant was more about not assuming the worst of other people and not assuming that like everyone is out to get you or everyone's trying to hate on you, and like maybe give people the benefit of the doubt. But it's just a reality that restaurants will do set menus. It will be very busy, and it will be a little bit of like, feeling a little like, you know, there's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a Hallmark holiday, right? That's what Valentine's Day is. So it's an opportunity for places that are like, oh yeah, romance, we have it right here. Come buy your ticket 2 weeks in advance. But like, you could celebrate that anytime. You can get chocolate anytime. You can go to a restaurant anytime. Hello, Simply. My theory of a dead man nail art turned out great. I ended up using 17 HOLO polishes. How did they all fit? I got to show the band my nail. Really? That's crazy. You met them and they thought it was cool. Excited for launch this weekend. That's so fun. Damn, you're just meeting famous people. I met the Boomatang Boys. Boomtang Boys? Does anyone know who that are? They are? They wrote Popcorn. It goes do 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 do. You definitely heard it. That and the song about Squeeze Toy. Yeah, I was like 10. I don't remember that much. But I do have their signature somewhere. Okay, let's look at the poll. Valentine's got so commercialized. Originally it was Christian. It was Christian, really? Praise be. What are you doing for Valentine's Day? 41% are staying home. 30% are going out. 45% I don't care about this day. Should have added one category like I will be doing detective work. Well, we've already given you almost everything, so. I never wear nail polish, but I like the channel anyways. Thank you, Miguel. You're going fancy. It's a 8-course dinner? Oh my God. Well, how will that be 8 hours? I don't know if I've ever done an 8-course dinner. Maybe like once. I can't remember if it was 8 though. That would take so long. Okay, well, most importantly to me, I'll be celebrating the launch of the cottagecore collection, which is Saturday, which was like not supposed to be like, it's a Valentine's Day collection, because I mean, there's nothing it's not called Valentine's. It's just like how the calendar landed. But yeah, that's what I'm doing Saturday, February 15th, not 14th. So that'll be fun. It'll be cozy. It'll be more chill than maybe the average or more recent HOLO Taco launches. So there's nothing limited edition about it. Woo, you're welcome. Okay. So we got David C, and now we're doing cottagecore. And we're just gonna do cozy, crafty behavior. Pretend I'm in a cottage. I bought little figurines to paint. I have done almost every combo under the sun. I spent like probably 4 hours painting swatch wheels so I could prep all the new cremes and put a lot of our pre-existing toppers on them so we can go over all the ones I prepped. So it's gonna be a lot of like combos and craftiness and just cozy. Yeah, cozy. We're gonna escape the chaos. Okay, there's gonna be no technical difficulties at the cottage. We're just gonna be relaxing. Maybe I'll make some chamomile tea or some other type of green tea for the event. And I'll curl my hair, you know, with my cottage curlers. And I will never yell. I won't even yell, it's live. I'll just say it. And we're just gonna be cozy and calm and put life on mute. You can put me on mute if you want. You can literally hit the mute button if you want and just watch. Watch and swatch. Just a cozy Saturday morning / afternoon / evening, depending on your time zone. This is so funny because it's the opposite of your personal aesthetic, which is important, you know, to challenge yourself, to be honest, and to offer things to other people instead of being always selfish. So even though maybe I'm more of like a dark academia lady, you know, I'm here for it. I'm interested in delving into the cottagecore cozy vibes, exploring the soft muted pastels. I already set up a new playlist for it that has like cottagecore music, royalty free obviously. But I know some of you are into that, and we're just gonna cozy it up, you know what I mean? It's, for me, like every launch is like Halloween, you know, trying on different aesthetics and trying on different vibes with different collections. And I think that's the fun part about it. Like not every collection can be dark academia or chaotic birthstones. So I'm excited to deliver a pastel muted palette. These are actually muted pastels. Some people thought our previous pastels weren't muted enough. That will not be the case this time. Okay, they are desaturated. They had the life sucked out of them. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna basically suck the lives out of ourselves. We're gonna put life on mute, noise cancel, and just go right into some really creamy, like, you know, opaque cremes and some combos. It's like this collection was made for me, getting the yelling out before quiet and cozy lunch. Yeah, no yelling in the chat. My birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday! So I get annoyed everything is 2 times as much. Oh my god, no, your birthday is right before Valentine's Day. That's so annoying. But I'm excited my B-Day aligns with launch. That's good. So that means you'll get your birthday code. Love that. I don't know if I missed something. Okay, no. We will all be cozy socks on Saturday. No yelling. No. There will be no yelling. We will ban you from the cottage if you're yelling. We said no cookies and creme bright this time. Those weren't that bright. Like Perry's Social was like kind of bold, and Sweet Tooth is a little bit brighter pink than the pinks we have for cottagecore. It's honestly like we seldom do super muted colors, as you know, because we're like Holo Taco has always been very punchy and whatever. So this is like one collection where all of them are pretty pulled back, because consistently I always hesitated to do that across the board. You could probably tell. There was always like a contrast color or something. So this is not that. This is like actually a departure for one of the few rare times. So I'm excited if that fits your vibe. Lock the cottage door. Don't let anyone in. Is Ben welcome in the cottage? If he brings cozy calming tea. Chamomile tea. Yeah. Finally a set for me. Woohoo! Okay, let me open up gaming that is chaotic because we're dating death. So that's not very calm and cozy, is it now? No. Is it romantic? I don't know. You tell me. Just gotta move chat so I can open up. I also got new like eye drops from the eye doctor and I keep blinking. So it's not you. It's meds. It's death, actually. Okay, let me put it on. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm still in the correct corner. Okay, good. They will look so good with toppers. Oh, just wait, Shan. I have painted on all the toppers. So no one will have any excuse. If you're like, oh, I don't like cremes. Okay, but have you tried it with a topper? Maybe it's your perfect type of pink if you want to make it hollow or add a rose gold flag taco. Just saying. Or the unicorn skins over pastel colors. Lunar unicorn skin over every single one. I will die on this cottage cozy hill. That is the superior decision. I should really paint them all with lunar. I did most of them, but I was trying to give a variety. I can't just like be lunar biased, you know what I mean? Lunar supremacy. It honestly is a superior topper over pastels specifically. I think I need to make another wheel just to make... I'm like, sorry guys, I gotta go. I gotta paint another wheel. Okay, where were we? Let's load and remember where we were. Okay, we are simply dead having a conversation with the Grim Reaper. It's like an MSN Messenger, except they installed it on our computer somehow. We did not install this application. It was installed onto us. And today we're going to find out just how cringe the Grim Reaper will be. Like, the fact that his handle says mortals are stupid, like, okay, that be more creative. All right. Well, why would I do that when it's so fun to bully you? Instead, I'm bullying you, not the other way around. Are you sure? Positive. Anyway, now that I have your undivided attention. Okay. What's he gonna say? Also, the ads in the corner, you have to watch this. Look, I'm just gonna read this one. Bathe in my milk. Offer open to men only. Say almond or traditional. Use my sponge. I will watch you. What the fuck? Ah! All right. Okay, Grim. Waiting for him to reply. Like, hello? That almost sounded romantic. Death can be quite romantic, don't you think? Have a good night, Simply. Good luck avoiding me tomorrow. Okay, we're going to bed. New item, new item. New item added to gallery. What is it? What is it? You kept turning around to check over your shoulder today. How did they know? Something felt strange, like someone was watching you. But whenever you looked, no one was there. Curious. It's obviously my cats. As you're walking home contemplating this feeling, you hear the sound of heavy wheels. At least I can hear the car, because like I never hear when Teslas drive by. That freaks me the fuck out. You turn your head to see a truck rushing down a hill towards you, though no one sits in the driver's seat. Keep walking or wait where you are? Keep walking. You keep walking at a leisurely pace for a reason even you don't understand. You hear a crumbling, collapsing crash and watch as the truck falls down into a sinkhole that appeared out of nowhere. Strange, but luckily you are unscathed. This is like Final Destination, except we're not being murdered. Menchie! I named her Menchie. Can I pet her? Let's check on her. Menchie is hanging out on your bed, enjoying the last bit of sunlight coming through the window, as she should. What a queen. Sitting in the sun is her absolute favorite thing in the entire world, after you, of course. Of course. She purrs at you as you give her a belly rub. Fortunately, Menchie loves belly rub. Seeing how happy she is makes you wish you were a cat napping in the sun all day. This is so accurate. All right. Your plant. Should I water it? Guys, water your plants. Your little sprout has grown some leaves. You can't help but feel proud as you give it a big drink of water. That's cute. Your bed. Your favorite bed. I mean, is it probably my only bed? It also happens to be your own bed. There you go. Wow. Pre-watch. But that doesn't matter. Your soft blue bedding sits against your pristine sheets. You sit down on the edge of the bed and look around your room. It makes you smile. Your style has changed a lot over the years, but you're very proud of how it looks right now. Before, it was full of anime, very minimal rainbows everywhere, shared with rainbows everywhere. Rainbows everywhere you looked. You've always loved bright colors and lots of decor, but now we're toning it down into more cute and cozy cottage core. How did they know? Sorry, I said no yelling. You can't wait to see how your style will continue to change into the future. Check your computer. Chat room. He's talking to us. Mortal, do not call upon me this day. Okay, well, you're texting me, you dum-dum. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Message not sent? Uh-oh. Hello? It's broken. Who disconnected my internet? What do I do? No. The screen of your computer goes dark. Oh my God, my literal worst nightmare. Technical difficulties. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. You are giving me like computer related trauma picturing this happening to me. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. Well, that's not going to solve the problem. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. Why are you incapable of listening, nor following a simple instruction? Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It is none of your business. Well, it's my computer, you idiot. What? I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you, and they didn't even send. I obviously meant do not disturb me, do not call me, do not message me, yet you could not seem to understand something so simple, so I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Are you so annoying? Does this have something to do with your camera being off? It is nothing to worry about. What happened? What makes you think there was a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things you're notoriously bad at. Good diss, good diss. You say that, and yet you've called me anyways. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate at least. So what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Will you turn your camera? Turn your camera on! I hate being the only one in the chat room with my camera on. We should do a poll. Does chat turn their camera on? Do you sometimes not turn your cam on when others have it on? Because it's different if like no one has it on in video calls. Yes or no? If it's like a giant all staff meeting where there's like 60 people and you're not talking, I expect that you're like, obviously that's a no. So that's not what I mean. I don't mean giant calls where you're not talking. I mean like smaller groups where like a couple other people and they have their video camera on and you find a way to not do it. I don't think I've ever not turned my camera on unless it was like a giant call like in the government with like 200 people. Obviously that doesn't really matter. They don't care about my camera. But otherwise I always have it on, even if I think I look like shit, even if I'm sick. Like I literally don't care. My hair's all fucked up. I don't care. Wearing my pajamas, well, no one can tell. You work in finance and never turn it on? If no one else turns it on, then that's just becomes the norm, right? But ever since COVID, I now like find it harder to talk to people without video. Anyone else? Like, I used to hate talking to people on the phone. Like, I would literally never call someone. Like, I would just email. But now if there's a meeting, it's weird to just have it be audio because sometimes I can't really like assess where someone's going or even how you're thinking or how they're reacting. You know, if you're presenting something and then you just have no idea, there's a void. So personally, I've kind of gotten used to seeing people's videos. And then I also assume that people prefer me to have it on too. Otherwise, it's the same problem, right? So I just always put it on. I think that's only me. Really? Am I weird? Okay, I'll do another poll. Okay, well, let's look at this one. Do you sometimes not turn your camera on when others do? 67% opt not to. Wow. Okay, so that's a lot of you. Okay, now let's ask the other way. Do you prefer when people speaking or presenting have their cam on in video meetings? If you're like, you're never expected to speak because that's just the nature of the meeting, then it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't really care. You know what I mean? But if it's a conversation and people are speaking to each other, I just think it's like better if everyone's on the same page. You know what I mean? Unless there's like some issue or some personal thing that you're just like can't be on camera, then obviously. I'm not saying this is a blanket rule. If I'm speaking, I have it on. Yeah, I hear you. And it obviously really depends on the nature of your meetings. Sometimes Ben does turn off the camera to eat cheese. That's true. He does. Yes. I mute the mic when I blow my nose, which I don't do on stream. I just like move over on the mic. Hey, but like, imagine if I was doing this, okay? So I'm just playing a game and I'm talking. And you guys, you can't see me. I'm reading out, I'm presenting this game. What's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Really? Grim? Stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes. Is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. How is this for you without my face? It's unsettling? You don't know if I'm smiling, disappointed, really mad, eating cheese? You have no idea. It feels impersonal. It's not as immersive. Yeah, I like immersive video meetings, I guess. Where is the voice coming from? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, now let's look at this poll. Do you prefer when people speaking or presenting have their camera on in video meetings? 76% say yes. Wait, 24% don't care? Really? I find that surprising. I definitely find it helpful to like look at the person who is presenting so I can understand their tonation, their like looking eyeball connection, like just their pausing, like it just helped to read their lips too. I mean, only if my audio sucks for some reason, but some people might want that. I'm surprised at the 25%. I would have thought that'd been like way lower, like 8% or something. You hate looking at faces? Oh my God. Like every face or just like faces you think are like too ugly? Like any face? I'm curious. Like you just hate people's faces? You only look at animals, just cute little cats. All faces? Ew. What? Then how are you watching me? Ew. We speak a lot with movements. Yeah, I do. Like I go like this sometimes too, which is annoying. And I go like this on meetings. Okay, well, I guess it's not as weird as I thought. Or it is weirder than I thought that I prefer video cams. It's become more friendly to me. I don't know. I suppose that also goes with just the general isolation that COVID brought upon us all, where we all literally like stayed home for so long. Even when you did have a retail job, you were like forced to stay home for some time until they all different places figured shit out. But like we're already so isolated in different ways, or the world has changed more in that direction, that like the least we could do is like, I don't know, smile at each other. No? Is that too lame? I feel like it's like a valid point though. Like, you know, I get that we're not all doing the same things we used to do 6 years ago, but why not just use video tech and like, I don't know, smile at each other in a meeting every now and then? No? No one agrees? No, your voice is enough. Wow, fucking roasted today. Okay, some of you agree. Yeah, let's all video chat right now. That's why I'm so pissed off at Death, because he won't turn his fucking camera on. Like, smile at me, bitch. We'll have all 500 faces in chat. I work mostly remotely, and having camera really helps to connect with people. That's what I mean. I agree. I feel like if everyone kept their camera off, no one would be smiling. We would all have the like stone cold face that you just put on the second you end your meeting. You know what I mean? Like you'd never have the chance to like smile. And I'm not saying like, okay, I understand people put on fake smiles too, and some of it's like whatever, just like you have to do some, hey, how are you? Whatever. But it's still like exercising that part of your personality, which I think is good to exercise occasionally. Just like smile a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's my pitch, okay? For you to turn on your video camera, smile at someone. Try and mean it. I don't know. I'm not saying you have to be happy if the situation is not, but just see how it goes. See if you can make someone else smile. But that's your challenge in your next video call. Tell a little joke. Okay? Tell a silly Munchkin's dad joke. See what happens. Roaming out over here? Okay, now I hate myself. Never mind. Back to dating Death. You don't get paid to smile? Yeah, that's not what I mean. I just mean like, do it for you. Do it for your colleague, you know, who maybe also hates their life. Just like, I don't know, try and crack a smile. That's all. Tell a joke. Make something pleasant out of something that maybe you don't think is pleasant. Such a Canadian? Yeah. Sorry, it's my Canadian optimism. My bad. The stream took a dark turn. I'm trying to make it light. I'm literally trying to so simply be like, I don't know, can you just smile in the next video call for me, for you? And then everyone's like, fuck that. They won't pay me to smile, so I will not. And I'm like, okay, I don't know, man. Yeah, you guys aren't being very cottagecore. I agree with you, Simply. Life is hard enough. Being pleasant is the least we can do. Yeah. Do what you think is like the Canadian stereotype. You know what I mean? Like just like be too nice. If someone says something kind of condescending, just respond super kindly. See what happens. I don't know. Gotta be cozy. Okay. Your sass hasn't been hurt, I see. I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. You should have a nap. It would only help partially. I just need to rebalance. Ding. It's nothing personal, sorry. I just need some time. Why is Death so fucking Moby? Fucking. You get to control who dies. Relax. Like, I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me alone today. to rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. What does that even mean? He probably doesn't like having to murder people. Oh, this makes me think of, wow, this is dark. Good job for my brain going in this direction. Sometimes I think about the mental state of like people responsible for carrying out executions, you know, like when you get the death penalty in the very few states that still offer it in America. And like, that's crazy. I once saw a documentary that interviewed people who did that as a job. And fuck, it was rough to watch them talk about it. Some of them tried to really compartmentalize it and be like, it's a job. I clock in, I do this. I am not, they don't look at themselves as like responsible for any of it because they like look to the court system and all the decisions that have been made for 10 years before them. But they try and compartmentalize it in order to get through it. But you can really tell that they have to do that. Or they feel they have to do that. And then there's others who are like, yeah, it fucked me the fuck up, so I quit. Anyways, just a thought. So what I'm saying is maybe Death is going through that. He is having issues balancing. Maybe he's getting a little soft and he doesn't want to have to kill us. So he's going through this, like, this cognitive dissonance about carrying out his job because he doesn't feel right about carrying out his job. Yeah, he's having a hard time separating it as a job from what he's feeling. Maybe he likes us. I think he has a crush on us. Okay. He hung up on me. This will work better. You're simply too bright. See? He fucking loves us. I told you. He doesn't want to kill us, but like sunlight. But he has to because his boss said so. If he was on video, he would be smiling at us and then we would know. Yeah, we gotta tell him to take some time off. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly. How can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I am unsure. He's questioning the ethicalness of his job, which is murdering me. What are you talking about? You are an enigma to me. What's the ad? Run him over, go around. You see your ex, who is thought dead, crossing the road ahead of you. Run him over! I am so confused right now. That is to be expected. His status is leave me alone, but he's still talking to me, so. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. Okay. I see? No, you do not. It is beyond unusual. Wait, what is it? Like a holographic mirage? It's like a sparkly sea of water? Most living creatures have solid colors that surround them. And mine is hollow? Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors. Guys, the ads are getting wild. He's revealing that we are hollow. It's starting to make sense. But the coloring is still solid, always. I still don't understand. Are you talking about like an aura migraine? Like, what's going on? Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura, since we first spoke, I've been studying it, does not resemble a living being auras at all. So am I already dead? Maybe I'm dead. Are you trying to tell me I'm dead? You are not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke. It has a strong stench and it's thick. Yours is not like that either. Is mine rainbows? So, what's my soul like? Like sunlight shining through a fog. Like the cozy morning mountain mist on the cottage hillside, maybe? With just a little sprinkle of sparkle in the garden, maybe? But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong, yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. Spot the contradiction. Oh my god, don't look at the ad. Blush blush? I don't understand. And that's why it's like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe a blood promise then broke it? What? A blood what now? Judging by your lack of understanding, I'd say not. One cannot enter into a blood promise without understanding the consequences of... What's a blood promise? Like where you like cut your hand open and shake hands with each other and that's like a blood promise like in the movie? I feel like I've seen that somewhere. I promise nothing. And since you show no understanding of what one even is... Look, now the ad is let him drink your blood. Is that a blood promise? Grim, I literally have no clue what the fuck you are saying, bro. Blood promise and curses? That stuff is fantasy books, not real life. That is entirely untrue. You just haven't lived a life where you've witnessed or participated in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. It just makes no sense. You just have to try. Aren't humans supposed to be open-minded? So what's this idea of yours? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. How does he have life force? Brilliant. I've always dreamed of that. Then maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me in theory. How exactly does one channel life force? And what exactly does that mean? I know I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing, but you've gotten a buttload stranger. I have not lied to you, even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. Video call! Video call! I will form a connection between us. Guys, on your next video call, do this. See if you can see what their aura is. Right, I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul. And is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I'm glad I'll be your first and only. What? Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transfer a part of my conscience to you. I don't want that. I don't think I want that. I don't like it. Yo, what? Is this like demonic possession? Truthfully, I suppose yes. Yes. They're quite similar. Well, that's comforting. There's a first time for everything, I guess. Let's say you're not lying. What will happen to me? Nothing bad will happen unless you resist me once a connection. I don't like the sounds of this, sir. How do I say no? And if I resist, your mind will simply break apart and fracture. I am calling the police. 911, hello? I am stronger and your mind will not be able to fight back into me. Okay, I will not look into your eyes then. Never mind. I'm gonna sign up for cooking with catboys instead. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind would fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself, typically a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with. So let's not do that, yeah? So this is a consensual possession, huh? And if I change my mind, boom, demon time. We're so funny. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I am doing something forbidden. Uh-huh. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. Red flags all over this fucking Grim Reaper. It doesn't fall far. Sorry, it doesn't fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. You know where this falls under the classification of the Criminal Code of Canada somewhere. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then. Shall we begin? Ah! Ah! The only options are yes or yes. Wow, I love talking to a blank screen. Ugh, I suppose it is needed. Well, yeah, if you're gonna look into my soul or whatever. There he is. Finally, video. Happy now? Yes, I'm so much happier because now we're at least on an equal playing field. Thank you, sir. Where are the injuries then? What? You said it is not something visible to the eye. Nor is it anything for you to think heavily on, so no need to bring it up. Yeah, we're awkward to talk to. Tell me about your injuries. Can't you just tell me? It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection join anything not wait then? Until you've recovered? He's thinking about it. Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do. But it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. So let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. I guess none of this is real, but I still feel bad? Okay, so I just look at... Why are we just so agreeable? You know in like psychology where they have like those scales where you can be like high or low on conscientiousness, agreeableness, or whatever. We are like literally higher than the highest point of the agreeable scale. Don't look away until the connection is formed. Yeah, ocean. What is it? Openness, conscientiousness. Fuck, what's the E? Agreeableness and neuroticism? How come I can't remember the E? I need to go back to school. Extroversion. Is that what it is? Extrovert versus introvert. Ocean! Okay. You will feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscious will merge with yours. You should feel me around you. Just don't try to push me away. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. You aren't gonna make me do weird things, right? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious and I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. Yeah, okay. So once you're in, what are you gonna do? Look for answers. Which means 9 hells? You ask so many questions. What's 9 hells? I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm gonna have questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura, feel it, smell it. That sounds gross. And maybe it will give me answers on what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. He doesn't want to kill me, and he wants to figure out why he has a crush on me. So he's gonna take over my mind. That makes sense. He wants to smell my flower crown. Wait a second. Seeing as you keep mentioning that, you know, you want to kill me, is this actually a ploy for you to take my soul? I thought I suppose that's fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Oh, okay. Sure. I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. That's what Menchie said, but then she started eating it. Are you prepared? Come at me, Grim. Stay still. Prepare yourself. Nearly there. Grim? Shh, don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. You will cause irreparable, sorry, I can't read, damage, and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. I am. There you are. Oh my god, a heart just popped out of his head. Ah! We've inverted the colors in Photoshop. Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all of your wiggling. Dude, what is going on? Huh? It feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold. I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, but you really were serious this whole time? Yeah, do we have 5G now? 6G? We need better than 5G. Actually, the Grim Reaper. Yes. As I've been telling you this entire time. I'm always truthful. It seems that you'll finally start to believe me. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? Feels itchy. My eyelids are itchy. Can you fix it? That's just an itch. The connection, you moron. You calling me a moron? You take over my fucking soul and my aura. I feel like a pull. That's what I said to my chiropractor. Are you my chiropractor? Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does this work? Not until I transfer a part of my conscience into you. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of sorts. Like a hydrogen bond? Part of myself will flow through your aura, and then my conscience will be inside you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. Help, I'm being invaded by death. Of course, that makes perfect sense. I'm just gonna pretend, you know. Yeah, this is a Bluetooth connection. He's trying to connect to my BlackBerry, but the problem is it's like 10-year-old technology. So, more sarcasm. How fascinating. What if my mind... You will be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems like you and I are quite suited to each other. I don't trust you, but okay. What a fantastic base for a partnership. In my defense, you are trying to kill me. I'm trying to help you pass on. So you admit it. Your Honor, the defendant just admitted to the crime, to the intent to murder me. Uh-huh. We have that in writing. And on video call. I'd say that's just slightly nicer than murder. It's still fucking murder, so you agree. Anyway, how do we do this? No, I'm just like excited. I'm just like, I don't care. I agree. Picture our connection, a bridge. Okay. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours, the other side is mine. I'm simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscience. What do I do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes, but hold tight to the handles. That's the pull of my mind. What happens if I let go? Then you say bye-bye to your mind as you know it. Okay. Do not let go, for crying out loud. Gotcha. What happens to you? I would pull out of your mind. No doubt pulling parts of you out when I do so. Can you pull out my spine while you're at it? Just give it a little adjustment. That'd be so nice. Just like make the spaces in the vertebrae bigger. I would love that. Thank you. I'll hold on tight. Good choice. Phew. Okay. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath. And remain calm. I'm as cool as a cucumber. Shut up. Close your eyes. When I've made it across, you can open them again. Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Interesting. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. How do you feel? Like, where's the option for exactly the same? Kind of full. Like I just had a big smoothie. Well, you have a little more soul than usual in you right now. Now let's take a look at that aura of yours. How could that? Wait a second. I can hear you in my head. I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. Amazing. My talents are amazing. Yes, thank you for noticing. No, not your talents. Yes, thanks to my talents. I'm very talented after all. Talented and amazing. Okay, mine is grim. So, you can see my aura? I can see your halo. I can see your hollow. I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before. Now I can feel it. What does hollow feel like and smell like? It feels sparse. I mean, certain toppers can be intentionally sparse if you want the just sprinkled on look. Is that bad? I am unsure at the moment. I don't know what it means. Why are you pulling that ugly face? What? Ugly? Yeah, I just called you ugly. I'm far from ugly. Okay, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I told you this already. Pay more attention. What's wrong with bright? Do you sparkle in the sunlight? Like Twilight? The what? No. Fuck, he doesn't even know Twilight. I'm just a little sensitive. He's texting me while I'm talking to him. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too close. Fantastic advice, except I must look closely if I'm to work out what exactly is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That makes me feel kind of bad. I'll deal with it. So are souls supposed to be that bright? Sometimes. Souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. Guys, we are glowing. It's because we're hollow. We figured it out like so long ago. We beat the game. Because we know that we're glowing because we're hollow. But yours doesn't look the same nor feel the same as anyone else's. Maybe you should try smelling it. It has no scent. What the lack of smell tells us is that you are indeed not cursed, which is good, but it doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me concentrate. Okay. Shut your eyes. Shut your face and your eyes. Hello? What's my diagnosis? In all my years, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? It's you. Me? Close your eyes again. If my doctor did this, I would leave. Just do as you're told. So bossy. You don't mind. Bruh. Stop it. I think he's just full of shit. I am the best of the best. Uh-huh. It's an undisputable fact. I get 5-star reviews on Google Reviews because I delete all the 1 stars. Yet, I can't make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best then. Nonsense, that is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Wow. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. When you close your eyes, it pulses. Like my heart is beating, maybe? Open them again. Now it ripples. Like water? Like skipping stones. The colors flow like oil on water. Fucking told you, he's getting closer to identifying my condition as holographic. Maybe it's like a shield. Is there something you need protection from? Yeah, you fucking weirdo. You? I won't harm you. I've told you such. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But not today. I am still not at my full strength. You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it later. There must be something mentioned in a tome somewhere. Pulsating auras. And then there's your other issue. What's my other issue? Sciatica? How does he know? It's my nerves. They're pulsating. They're radiating down my leg. That's what he's looking at. Until I understand what's going on here, it's best you don't ask questions. Wow, what a great doctor. Please do not ask me any questions. You'll have to book another appointment if you would like to ask another question. I know that will be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps, maybe if you behave or beg. Perhaps I'd rather not tell you. Okay. The only thing fair in life is death. Haha, we're so funny. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now, so suddenly? I need rest. I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Do you think you could perhaps be a workaholic? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. Please get some rest. You don't want to overwork yourself now. Doing murder. Like, even murderers have to take a break. The responsibility of the Grim Reaper. That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. That's exactly what a liar would say. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. Is he sticking out his tongue? His tongue looks like when Menchie or Zyler stick out their tongue. It's like just a tiny blub. You told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? This is... What? Don't call me out. You're the creep. Your eyes bore into me like flames. Do you like my face that much? I don't know. It's kind of two-dimensional. It would be understandable. My face is quite perfect. You don't even need to answer. How could you not? Okay, like, who's telling you this? TikTok, looks maxing? What are you doing? Mewing and whatever? Okay. Okay, TikTok boy. I'm sure you have a flaw somewhere on that body of yours. My skin is flawless. I am without flaw. Everyone has flaws. I'm not everyone. That's very evident, Mr. Grim Reaper. Still making fun of my title, huh? Yes. That'll never stop. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble. Night, night. You could at least try to sound a little scared. Oop. I'm not scared. By the way, I tried to say hello to the Grim Reaper. I'm assuming I can't tell people about you? Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Perfect. How much? Like anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? Maybe I just like pushing your buttons. You are truly infuriating. Wait, so remember he said he like came into our head and like established a bridge and consciousness travel? So does that mean we kind of have him in our head? By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile pic to that, what, black? You and your edgy teenager like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did. I feel you are being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Go rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Oh, there's the bathe in my milk ad. I want to do that. Or don't. Suffer later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support. Thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. It will take eventually. My heart? Wow, we really just like don't want to end this conversation. This is painfully people not wanting to end a conversation. Your heart, your soul, you entirely. That's a bold claim. Like we're trying to rile them up to continue the convo. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. Oh, he's cutting us off. Finally. New items, new items. What new items? Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work, unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartments to find out what happened. Yeah, I gotta go to the gallery on my laptop. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. Okay, but who died? Can I spam my neighbors? You put your ear to the door, listening closely. You hear something, but it seems muffled. You'll wonder if you'll be able to hear better by the window. Eavesdrop. You push open your window. It feels nice. You look up to the stars above and think for a moment that being alive truly is worth it. Then you hear two voices from next door. One light and airy, and another deep and calm. Wait, is this the same conversation? Let me just see. The light and airy voice spoke. Isn't it just beautiful? That's why I decided to rent this apartment. The view is amazing during the day, but nothing beats the night sky. You are. It's very beautiful. The deeper voice answers, sounding somewhat absent-minded. You've always loved the stars, haven't you? Forever and ever, right? The later voice pauses for a moment. Actually, yes, as long as I can remember. I thought so. How could you guess? To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to say it. I feel like I see the universe in your eyes. Sorry, it sounds a little corny. The two voices go quiet, and you feel like these two people you've never met are too busy looking into each other's eyes to say anything. The light, airy voice will die. That's my prediction. The deeper voice pipes up again. Do you believe in fate? I'm not sure. I feel like you are someone I was always meant to murder. No. Sorry. To meet. But I don't know if this is the deep voice, but I don't want to hurt you. And I'm afraid that the same fate that has made us meet in the first place will make me cause you pain. Ugh. This is so dramatic. You're literally so dramatic. Stop being so emo. Yeah. Half of me wants to stay anyway, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Can't there be a third option? Or sorry, I'm reading the wrong voice. Can't there be a third option? A sigh escapes into the night air. I wish there was. It's getting late, I better head off. The voices slowly fade, and soon enough, you hear your neighbor's door open then close. That seems to be everything you'll hear for the night. But it did get you thinking about fate and chance meetings and budding feelings within your chest. Better nip those in the bud. Okay, now what? Menchie. Groom Menchie. Finally, something of value to do with my time here on Earth. Menchie is looking particularly relaxed right now. And you know that's the best time to strike. Okay, well, I want to be gentle. Calmly, you sit next to her on the bed and pull out a brush. Luckily, Menchie enjoys being brushed and happily sleeps through the grooming session. What she enjoys less is having her nails clipped, but you manage to get through them all. You give Menchie a little treat at the end of it. Menchie! I wish she would just show up. Now what? Water my plant? Even more leaves have appeared now. You water it generously and feel excited that this time you didn't kill it. Thank the Lord. Your bed. That's it. Your last night's sleep was... Sleep? What sleep? Sleep is an elusive thing at the best of times, and finding out the man you've been talking to online is actually the Grim Reaper is not the best of times. Yeah, she did not sleep. You didn't even get a wink of sleep. Instead, you examined your ceiling in great details. You thought about the fact that you were actively being hunted for your soul. Somehow, the Grim Reaper still didn't scare you. Talking to him was enjoyable. You feel curious, attracted, excited. Okay, literally none of these. I feel disgusted. I guess I'll just put curious. You feel curious about this mysterious man. He's surrounded by puzzles and riddles. How could you not be curious? You hope that if you keep talking to him, you'll get some answers you have about the Grim Reaper. Okay, let's see if I can check my gallery, right? This is what I'm supposed to... This is like the stuff I'm getting for free. Is that supposed to be us? Halloween 2023. This is the more sketched out version. Then I disappeared. Thirst trap. Thirst trap! What the fuck? I think he's wearing Devil's Advocate. 100% wearing Hollow Taco Devil's Advocate. Look at that. This is what you guys do when I go pee. You just screenshot my background. Okay, now what? Internet. Minesweeper. Oh my god. Wait, how do you play? I thought you had to click around and it's not doing it. Okay, never mind. All right, I guess we're going to the chat room. Any news, Graham? Free neighbors in your area. Available now and forever. Free neighbors? Does anyone pay for their neighbors? What? Hello? Grim. Advance the plot, sir. What the fuck is his profile pic now? I said I might perhaps tell you. Man of the hour, let's go. I really am always on your mind, aren't I? Yes, sure. There's a root beer queen. I want to talk to the root beer queen. Cat girls kissing in the elevators? Meow. I'm a bit concerned with the amount of time you spend fantasizing about your death. That's an interesting thought. Is the Grim Reaper literally death? I bring death. I represent death. I quite like death. But is that the same thing? See it as you will, whether I'm literally death or not is up to interpretation. I like the idea of you being literal death. Anyways, we're getting off topic. You are very demanding. To make a long story short, there is 110% something wrong with you. Well, obviously, give it to me. What are the results? I'm glad you realized, but I don't mean with your personality or whatever. What? Am I secretly an immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? How did I not know this? Of course not. Use your brain. I swear, the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. You seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my immortality stops you. Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. If you were immortal, you wouldn't be mortal, and you're obviously mortal. I thought that was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put this lightly? I have some bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Just fucking tell me! I'm just gonna keep clicking until I literally get news. Am I dying? I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. That's funny. I like that line. One good line, he said. It's worse than dying? Let me explain. There's something wrong with your soul. Is it broken? Not exactly. Okay. Go on. You're awfully pushy, aren't you? If my doctor did this to me, I would punch him in the face. Like, in my head. Not for real, but... Imagine someone's, like, not giving you the result of an alleged test. Not that this is medicine, but you know what I mean? Like, fucking shut up. How anyone in this situation would think that this is real or they should believe the person after the purveyor of information was so obtuse about providing the information. I don't understand. Like, that was my initial assessment on the openness or agreeableness thing. Like, they're so agreeable that they, like our character, that they literally keep going in the way that Grimm has literally designed us to adapt to. He has like molded us to keep wanting to know, while at the same time holding that carrot to keep us there. It is so frustrating, but it's actually kind of an interesting lesson that if you do a little bit of introspection and see this in yourself, maybe not to this ridiculous extreme, because this is like a very obvious way of doing that, but I do think it kind of maybe makes people consider, like, wait, am I like too agreeable? Do I let people convince me of things? Do I just go along with what they're saying and accept it without question, critique, or leaving to reevaluate and come back with my own hypothesis? I feel like it's always a good thing to kind of like check in and see, are you being like us? Are you being like Simply Dead? And is there someone in your life who is acting like the Grim Reaper and just taking advantage of your time and your mind? Check in. You never know. There you go. Simply therapy. Logical. I need more time to look into it further. Then I may or may not tell you more. Wow. Great. I'm dying. Hey, is that an ad for Slay the Princess? Oh, now it's gone. I swear that we were thinking of playing. Yeah, I think we should sue him for emotional damage. I agree. You aren't dying. I told you as much already. I think you should see a doctor about your memory issues. Also, you don't have broken soul disease. That's not even a real thing. Another ridiculous assumption from my ridiculous mortal. Your mortal, well, he already did possess us or whatever. It is correct. You are a mortal under my watch. You're sweeping me off my feet here, Grimmy. I could vomit like my cat did. Guys, one of my cats vomited right here under my feet at some point between Saturday and today, and I didn't notice until today. Literally, like, right where my feet are. Someone threw up. But it was, like, all dried up, because I guess it happened, and I didn't come into this exact spot since Saturday. So I was like, oh no, how long has that been there? Like, maximum 4 days. Yeah, don't worry, I cleaned it. But, like, I was like, oh no. It was mostly just liquid, but you could see like the outline of the puddle, and it was like slightly yellow, and I was like, oh no. Yeah. I can see how you would mistake me for an angel. Please don't forget I'm planning your demise. Yeah, shut up. A devil in disguise as an angel. It's a little poetic. Or a little stupid. I am neither an angel nor a devil. Devils are not nearly as handsome as me, and they smell. Really? I picture devils as like kind of hot, but whatever. Cat vomit and human vomit are very different. Really? Tell us more. Veterinarians hate him for this one simple trick. I don't want to know what it is. How do you know you don't smell? I suppose you must take my word for it. Or you could prove it. Oh, I will. You will smell the scent of death soon enough when I come for your life. Okay. Not gonna lie, the scent of death smells like it smell kind of bad. That's a good shade name, Scent of Death. What do you guys think? People would ask us what it smells like, though. And then we'd be like, well, don't actually inhale it. So I already see the problem with this. But I still think it's funny for like 2 seconds. And how and why would it smell bad? It smells earthy and rotting. I do not smell earthy and rotting. You should work on the description of your scent some more. Anyway, this is all totally besides the point. Sorry, I keep forgetting who I'm supposed to be speaking. I'm freaking out about my broken soul disease here. There is no need to freak out. Just go about your daily business. Just go about my business, huh? That's what I said. Congratulations on your elementary level of reading. Is that really safe? What if something I do puts my soul in danger? You didn't even know something was wrong until like 2 minutes ago. You have survived until now. I don't believe anything will happen if you keep acting as per usual. I suppose that makes sense. Obviously, I said it. You're annoying. To be honest, this is just proof that you should listen to me more often. I know best. You're capable of making jokes, Grim. Guys, gay Victorians in your area. You should click. Of course, I am capable of something as simple as a joke. Do you take me for a fool? I'm not going to answer that. So what do you think's best for me? Yes. The guy trying to kill me knows what's best for me. Okay. Thank you for agreeing so readily. See? Even he agrees. We are so agreeable. That wasn't me agreeing. Sounds like an agreement to me. You're totally twisting the meaning of my words. You literally said the guy trying to kill me knows what's best for me. Uh-huh. Asshole. We are fucking under attack. Play now. What? Anyways, how are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. I'll do what I want. I'm just curious. I'm not actually worried. Right, of course. That's the proper relationship between the hunter and his prey. I'm kidding. I do care. So you're back to normal then? I knew you cared about my welfare. You are a nosy and overly prying human, if nothing else. Always sticking your nose where it does not belong. Okay. You could leave it at caring and considerate. A very invasive, sticky beak of a human, indeed. A sticky beak. What a random insult. Okay. But since you are insatiably curious, I am feeling great, actually, which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested, nor eaten, nor had a chance to meditate, and I feel good as new. Well, sounds like good news to me. It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why, than suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That's like the one thought-provoking thing I think he said in this entire game. Feeling comforted in the idea of feeling unwell because you know why, you know what's upsetting you, but being almost anxious or insecure in feeling good and not understanding because you don't feel like you should feel good, or maybe that things are still wrong, or you don't feel like something's right, but you actually feel fine. So maybe you feel a bit guilty or confused. Finally, deep thoughts with death. Maybe my presence is healing for you. If anything, your presence only hastened my tiredness. Okay, sure. But I know you say that, but you don't mean it. What made you unwell anyways? My soul was becoming unbalanced. A soul can do that? Usually no, but for a Grim Reaper, maintaining balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? You die. Well, I'm a Libra, so I'm always balanced. A Grim Reaper can die? Indeed, death comes to everyone eventually. You're not immortal? I do not age. He's a vampire? That's pretty sick. Yeah, he just needs to do some yoga. He needs to go to the cottage. Do some vinyasa. You know, whatever. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances, but my soul can be corrupted with the taint or the light, and I will simply fade away. The taint? The light? You know too much already. But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? Hold on One sec. I just need to text myself something. I just remembered something. But you're just gonna take my soul anyways, right? What does it matter? Or sorry, what does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose it may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take on part of its darkness. If there... Oopsie. No, go back. What happened? If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. So he doesn't want to get overly tainted with all the souls he takes, so he can only take so many at a time or something. Is there like an expiration date? When I spare someone or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips toward the light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness. Sounds complicated. Yeah, are you he sounds like an edgy 14-year-old boy on Reddit. Not gonna lie. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I have survived all this time after all. I'm glad you're feeling better. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is, ever since I linked our minds. I guess it was me after all. No, there must be another explanation. I will find it. Are you the reason such strange things keeps happening to me every day? Define strange. There's a lot. A fire at work? Yes, that was me. What? Why? Because I'm trying to take your soul. You know this. I know you know this, so why play dumb? Oh. I don't know. Just wanted a confirmation. Whoops, he burnt down your house. Leave or revenge? Interesting ad. These are targeted ads. I'm realizing this now. A Grim Reaper would have a way cooler way to take someone. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It's against the rules. But when it is your time, you will die, and then I will collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. What? I survived. Yet here you are. Oh. So I'm supposed to be dead? Says who? Your brother! Ah! Says me in the list I have with your name on it. Maybe it's someone else. Maybe you got the wrong name, bro. Maybe you gotta check the records. Check again. Triple check. Was this validated? Do you think we not account for that? Well, I would like to know. Are you looking for twin pairs? Are you doing record linkages? How are you making sure that you have the correct person? It would just explain some things, wouldn't it? It would, but that is not the case. You simply are the person I desire above all else. Desire? Yes, I desire your soul. It sounds like you're doing your job biased then. Can I speak to your manager? Is this a confession? Isn't a confession that I want your soul? Further than that, I have no comment. So, you're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways. Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they are supposed to, the way they are destined to, from the moment they are born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Do you remember the death clock? This is probably like a millennial behavior, what we did in our spare time. But there was like a death clock I don't know, it might be deathclock.com or something like that, where you would put in your birthday, like your name or like some very basic information, and then it would tell you, it would generate a date and time that you were gonna die. So I just remember being like a teenager with my friends after school, looking up the death clock and like laughing at whoever said they were gonna die sooner than the others. Anyone else? They made a movie off of that? That's terrifying. It was just a random like number generator, basically, but it still exists. Oh my god. I wonder if it's still the same information or if they've updated their algorithms to like actually provide more information, because now we know a lot more about epidemiology and mortality, and like you could literally probably more statistically accurately plug in some variables if they asked a bunch of like health, environmental, and social circumstantial questions. Then there might truly be a closer indicator. But that's not what this was in like 2002. Just like random. Yeah, they had to add COVID to the algorithm. Ah! How many times have you had COVID? Fuck. I do not want that. Yeah. I don't think they care that much. Someone out there definitely cares. Someone wants to predict everyone's death. Like the Grim Reaper. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? No, it's just you. It's always been you. That sounds romantic for Valentine's Day. In a way, I suppose it is. You are destined for me. I am the hunter. You are my prey. And we will be locked to one another until one of us wins, which will be me, of course, even if it kills me in the process. An emoji? This first time he uses emoji with us. There's one where you put your BMI and smoking status. Yeah. I mean, if they ask like a very long, volume, heavy amount of health questions that had statistical studies attached to it that correlated to increased mortality, then like, yeah, they could totally get closer to predicting it. But obviously you can't control for accidents or random fucking diseases deciding to spawn on you for no reason. Wait a second. What is that? What is that? It is me. That's you? You're dancing. I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? His mods did it for him. I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. Oh my god. He like paid someone on Instagram to make him emojis. Do you see the likeness? It looks a little stupid. Like it's really good, but it's still your face, which is stupid. This face is my pride and joy. Okay, that's weird. Oops, sorry. That's my bad. Anyway, you just sent a human photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? It's not against your Grim Reaper rules, whether or not it does not matter. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? You are clever, Simply. Sometimes too clever. Well, you should talk to the detectives. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals. Then you're not doing your job. Breaking all the rules for me. I've only broken them for myself. Wow. Breaking my heart over here. Good. You shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true. So you have that blushing emote. Is there more? I have received a few depicting a wide range of emotions. Did you pose when you took the photos? Oh, what are we asking? What are we really asking? Naturally, how else would the mortal been able to capture such beauty? They got your good side. But wait a second. What? You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me. Are we asking for a kiss? Why would I send that to you? You do remember that I work as an artist full time, right? I could have drawn it for you for free even. Definitely not trying to convince you to not take my soul here. I would not ask that of you. Even a mortal deserves to be paid for labor. Wait, if you're the Grim Reaper and you get money, what do you spend it on? Like, can you exist in the same life? Do they have the same currency in the afterlife? What's the exchange rate like? Still, my talents are at your command. I will keep it in mind for next time I need an artist. If there is a next time in the next few days you have left on this plane of existence. So, can I see the pic? Why? Because I want to. Uh-oh. We're calling. You are getting rather demanding, mortal. Pout, please. Excuse me. Go on, pout already. I want to see your pout. No. Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on. This is weird. We're basically asking for a kiss via asking for a picture of him doing the kissy face. You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout? Yes. This is a pointless waste of time. Wow, the insight. I see I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. This is so stupid. What? Don't worry about it. You are rather insistent, aren't you? Yeah, we're begging for death now. How did this happen? Of all the things you could want, you chose that. What would you pick if you could have anything? You're so... Wait. What? Hello? What? A holiday? A vacation. That's what it's called, right? When a mortal takes a break from their work requirements? Wait, have you never been on a holiday? Don't lie to me. There's no way you've never had a holiday. I've had days off to recover from being unbalanced, but I've never experienced time away from my duties for pure recreation. That can't be true. I've told you I cannot lie. You cannot, or you will not. I cannot. I'm not able to. What part don't you understand? Is this some weird Grim Reaper magic thing? It is not magic. We are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Okay. How many times must I repeat myself? Don't smile like that. Me on a video call smiling. You know, I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. Okay, where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What? You want to play 20 questions now? So is that a yes or a no? No. Do you cuddle Azrael in bed? He just sat up. What? Why would you care? Guilty! Got him. You do. No answer is still an answer. Look, he's pouting. Yeah, why is that our question? I don't know. Can't we do better than this? He's cute. Get lost. So pineapple on pizza? Of course. Pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. Isn't that like a stereotypically like Canadian thing? Canadians are supposed to like it. I know it's called Hawaiian pizza, but Canadians are supposed to like ordering Hawaiian pizza. I don't really care. My sister loved it though. She loved pineapple on pizza. I would usually just get the veggie special and add meat. Like the vegan one, but add meat to it. That's usually my life hack in restaurants. I suppose it doesn't work if you're actually vegan. But like, give me the vegan bowl because there's like actually good and well thought out vegetables and grains in there, but also add meat. So if there's a pizza version of that, that's what I would choose. Finally, someone that sees sense. I knew you were a smart man. Glad you recognize it. Then. Do you think I'm dumb? I think I put this word in there, right? At the very beginning when it asked us to like insert compliments. This worked out so well then. Do you think I'm dumb? I pass. Aw. You can't pass. I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game. Do you think I'm shrimping? Oh, for the love of shrimp? So no? I didn't say that, did I? Ha, got you. He thinks I'm a dum-dum shrimping. Do you think about me often? You are all I think about right now, mortal, and it is aggravating. Uh-huh. Have you ever been in love with a dum-dum and some shrimp? I'm always in love with the seafood tower. I had one on Saturday and I would get it again. 10 out of 10 shrimp. I have simply never lived a life nor had the time to consider something like that. I am too busy, and love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned that somewhere before. Do you wish you could fall in love? Why? For happiness or whatever? Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. I just thought you seemed lonely. You can think what you wish of me. You may take of it what you wish. All right, as long as I'm shrimping. Have you ever kissed anyone? Okay, we're getting personal. No, I have never been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Okay. He's a Mormon. He's actually a Mormon Grim Reaper. They do not kiss until they love. Who, me? No, the other person that I'm chatting to. Oh, you're chatting to someone else? Of course I mean me. Wait, are you chatting to someone else or not? I don't kiss and tell. You can just say yes, you know. Interesting. Then have you... Nope, it's my turn, Simply. I thought this was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid of me? No. You should be. Okay, well, I'm not. You will change your mind when your soul becomes mine. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I ever have anything left to do in life after chatting with a literal Grim Reaper for a week? Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. You are full of life, Simply. You would fill your life with plenty, I'm sure. Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name? Your real name? I told you that information is classified. Really? I thought you were lying. No, mortal. So you won't tell me? No, that'll be risking my position and therefore my life. I believe it's my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? How so? Anything off? Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you intentionally? No. You see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. Tethered? Whenever I hear the word tether, I think of tetherball that they used to have in grade school when I was a kid. It was just like basically like the equivalent of a volleyball stuck to a string around a pole. And you just whipped it around in circles. And I guess like smashed it with your hand for it to keep going. And people would just like hit each other in the head with it. That's my memory. That's tetherball. It's just people trying to hit each other in the head. Anna B used to be so good at hitting people in the head. I know what you did at recess. A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. What the hell? Come back and get it. Don't you like need it? Yeah, why did... No, we said teehee. Have you been spying on me? I've absolutely not been spying on you. I already see far too much of you during my work hours. Seeing any more of you would be too much. Then take it back. I cannot. So just live with you spying on me forever? I don't want your fucking soul. Especially if it's so annoying. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would see I already have laid my claim. Okay, what are you, a fucking cat pissing on things? It is a mark against your soul, one that shows you were touched by death itself, and it would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. I challenge another Grim Reaper to try and take me now. I feel pretty alive right now. Not for much longer. We'll see about that, won't we? Yes, we will. This whole conversation is so stupid. You can't just lay claim on people without asking them first. I mean, he did ask us, and we were very agreeable. What if one of your other Reaper friends sees? Won't that be bad news for you? You speak the truth, yes, but I'm willing to risk it for you. How romantic, I guess. Ha, honestly, being around you is very confusing. You mess with my mind and my heart. Then it's working. 1997 winky face. I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I can't think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kind of shitty fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but you're... You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you're gonna say. I can, I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Boo. I am not scared. That was a poor attempt to frighten me. That's not what I meant, you dum-dum. Good night, sunshine. New item added to the gallery. Just probably another picture of him. On your way home from work, you decide to stop in a local coffee shop for your favorite beverage. What are you ordering? I'm ordering a black tea as a latte, which doesn't mean coffee, it just means froth milk, but it's oat milk with vanilla syrup. You decide against going to your usual store and instead stop by one a little closer to your apartment. Except when you enter, it's totally empty. Confused, you decide to leave just in time for the building to erupt in flames. No, they burned the tea store. No. When the fire trucks arrive, you learn that the building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe, but they forgot to lock the door when they left. Whoops. They're amazed you got out unscathed and also confused how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. Delayed onset arson by the Grim Reaper. Still, you're let go and you make your way back to your apartment, smiling to yourself. Though Grim is still after your soul, at least he doesn't let anyone get caught in the crossfire. Okay. While I'm digesting the fire that just erupted and ruin the fucking tea store, burn it down, I'm gonna go pee out the tea. You guys can pet Menchie. Take a photo of Menchie. Oh. Yeah. That's all I had to do? Okay. I will BRB. I'm going to pay out the tea. Let me know what ad you get. Hopefully it's one about the Grim Reaper. I'm back. Ah. What'd you get? Uber Eats, design services, beer, Planet Fitness. You got a David's tea ad? Really? That's sick. I don't think I've ever gotten one on YouTube. I want one. TurboTax. I don't even pay taxes. Yeah, but you still need to file your tax, right? Unless you're a child. Doesn't everyone have to file taxes? If you live in America or Canada? There's definitely some countries in Europe where like you literally don't have to file anything though. Because I remember getting told that by some of you. Which is crazy. You don't file taxes. I'm too poor. But isn't there a difference between filing them and getting money back? That's what I mean, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe there is like a carve out that you literally get exempt from filing. But even when I was a poor student or whatever, like, and I got money back every year, I filed my taxes in order to get the money. You know what I mean? In order to like get money back from the government, you file. Yeah, it is. Is it almost tax time? Fuck. So much work. Taxes are work. You don't file at all. I'm not supposed to because disability. Well, I mean, that's great if there's programs in place that allow you to not file. You just did your taxes before the stream? Nice. Ben, we should get on that, I think. In the US, it depends how much money you make. There's a minimum. Yeah, but what if you can get money back? You should still try and file, right? I knew someone in school who like didn't realize they could literally be getting money from the government if they filed their taxes. Because yeah, when you like don't make an income and you have like tuition credits you can claim or whatever. I mean, this is my Canadian experience. I don't know what it's like in America, but like I would end up getting money back because I wasn't making enough money at my like $6 an hour job or whatever the fuck it was. I can't remember. That I only worked part-time occasionally. But one person I knew who I went to school with like had no idea they were supposed to file their taxes. Like just no one told them. And they were like 20 years old. And it's like, dude, I think I remember getting like $1,000 to $2,000 back during this era. And I was like, what are you doing? You could literally be getting money. And they just didn't realize. Anyways, what should we do? Check the door? Is that tax fraud? I don't know if it's fraud because like they definitely didn't owe any taxes. Like if anything, they probably were owed taxes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think like you'd go to jail over that or anything. But you know, I don't know. What do I know? Okay, let's talk to our neighbors. Or, I mean, spy on our neighbors. No one answers the door. You hear a sigh in the hallway beyond. Are you in there? A deep voice starts. Sorry for taking off like that last night and for not answering your texts. The voice sounds strained, vulnerable. I didn't mean to worry you, but I needed some time alone. Something's been on my mind and I didn't want to burden you with it. I've never been very good at talking to you about things. Not that you'd know that. The hallway falls silent. I've been keeping something from you. Something I didn't want to share, but that's never gone well for either of us. So, I know you don't want to talk right now, but you can come find me. I'll tell you everything. Let me guess. He's not going to say anything. Because he is the Grim Reaper, and he's fucking giving us the ring around the rosy the whole time. So emo, so annoying. Literally everyone should dump him right now. Same voice. I really want to change. I really want to get things right. Just this once. Footsteps. They're slow and heavy. That's it. That's it. That's it. Water my plant. Your plant is growing healthily. You give it a big drink of water. Yay. Okay, now what? My laptop. People still talking about taxes. Yeah. Oh yeah, your parents using you. Yeah, I remember that. Your parents would like claim kids as their dependents, but then I think it ended up meaning that your kid couldn't get the refund themselves. The parents would just take it. Yeah. Fuck you. I'm claiming I'm taking the money. All right, check your computer. Another profile pic change? Okay, he's getting a little wilder. Mortal, I have had an important revelation, and that is I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer these questions immediately upon being seen. What is this fucking quiz? 1, your favorite color. What the fuck? The season which you... Or do I have to answer? My favorite color is hollow. The season which I favor most is probably fall, but I also like summer because my skin tends to be better in the summer. What is your family status? All the men are dead. Names of any mortals who tickle your fancy? Oh, I don't like being tickled. My cats. Left or right side of the bed? Left. Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong. Simply, I request your presence. Hello? Hello? I'm here. I'm here. We're playing 20 questions. Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Just answer the questions. Look how quickly and efficiently I answered them. But that's not what our character's gonna do. Type in your favorite color. Holographic. It can't be longer than this. Okay, well then it's holo. Probably holo then. Okay, holo, got it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He registered it. Which season? Let's go with fall. Not too hot, not too cold. The ground looks pretty with all of the fallen flake tacos. Feel you? No, I can't say I do. Why? Do you want to? Oh, we're being such a little slutty slut. I bet you thought of touching my hand or hugging me once or twice before. Where is this chat room going? I'm calling 911. You want my touch? The feel of my skin on yours? Where's the no? No! If you were right there, I mean, what am I saying? What's wrong with me today? I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Are you feeling okay? You're acting very weird. Where's my grumpy Grim gone? I am feeling tired. I have not been sleeping much at all. There's free neighbors in your area, though. And so, now you've decided to flirt with me? Flirting. The Grim Reaper. I do not flirt. Then what are you doing? Just speaking normally. Thinking too much about you. I mean, thinking too much about taking your soul. Anyways, my question. What about your family? You want to meet my family, huh? Are they as enthusiastic as you? They are worse. Just a fair warning. What do you want to know? Do you have family? Not really. Not anymore. Oh my god, tell me about killing them. Did you take their lives? Like, tell me more. Were they on your list? My apologies. I did not mean to bring up a difficult subject, more even difficult because of my profession. No, I want him to be like, it's been hard because I was close with them. Is that why you live alone? I don't mind it, but it's lonely. Sure. I prefer being around people. You know what? Like, having roommates was kind of fun. Like, multiple people. When I say roommates, I mean like 4 to 6 people. I mean, I'm not that I actually want that today. Relax. But I don't think it was the worst. I feel like everyone's like, roommates are the worst. But like, I mean, it depends on them, obviously. If they are terrible people and really fucking terrible and they never clean any dishes, then yeah. But like, assuming they're just more reasonable and a little bit more aligned with you, it's kind of fun. It was kind of fun for like 7 years of my life, I guess, total. There's always something going on. So always someone to talk to. Do you snore super loud? That's not what I meant. I do neither of these things. How do you know? Unless there's someone to tell you. Oh, Grim, we cannot be. You steal all the blankets and I was chilled to the bone. Wonder if Zyler ever misses the crazy amount of people. I think he does. Whenever there's like someone who had to like work on the house or something or fix something, he will always walk up to them and just like sit right in front of them. Like Zyler is so friendly. He loves random people. He doesn't see anyone as a threat. Even if someone had like a vacuum or like a power tool, he's like, hi, what's up? I'm just gonna lie here. Menchie, on the other hand, no, gone under the bed. Because of she was raised in quiet calmness, and Zyler was raised in a literal frat house. So it makes sense. See, socialization, that's everything. Why would you ever want to live with me? I will never understand. Why are we trying to move in with the fucking Grim Reaper? We're just so eager to die. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. Oh, that's a really good point. We're moving a little too fast. But once this week is over, I'll own your soul, and then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. So that's the family questions out of the way then. What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need this for? I will have them taken care of. He's gonna kill them? Okay, who do we want to die? In a video game. I think my idea of taking care of and yours is very different. What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else. Nothing whatsoever. Okay, he sounds a little jealous, not gonna lie. Like, I think I'm seeing the, I don't know, 80th red flag. Tell me immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? Oh, that'll work. I would laugh at you for being edgy. You should do as you are told. What am I, 8? No. I haven't been doing what I've been told since I was 8. I'm way too mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. Just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? No one. Don't give him the names. I don't even know what this means. Maiming? What? I suppose no maiming will need to occur today. Maiming? What? You wouldn't really do that, would you? Who knows? What? Single assassins in your area? I would like to click. Okay, he's just saying the same thing over and over. He wants to kill me. He doesn't want anyone to stand in the way. He doesn't want to share me. And now he's asking, why is there no one else? Why are you single? I see TikToks like that sometimes. It's just like the street interview style TikToks where they go up to someone and they're like, ask them questions. And then they're like, are you single or dating? And then they're like, single. And they go, why are you single? And then the person's like, Oh, look at this ad. My husband is dead. I don't want to remarry. I only want the pieces of his soul to resurrect him. Oh, click here. Wow, that's crazy. That'll work. Why do you not have someone? You are so bright. How could you not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single? Yes, he's doing a TikTok interview on the street. Oh my god, just say it. Have you seen yourself? Oh my god, he just called us hot. You're so superficial, Death. Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? No, tell me more. I did not, because that would be because I cannot lie. So surely people have asked to court you. Go to court. I don't want to go to court. I've not been accused of any crimes. Nope. I've never actually dated anyone. I find that hard to believe. I'm not lying to you. No one's ever asked me out in my entire life. Not one person has ever asked to court you. No, I've never been arrested. I've never spoken with police about an alleged incident where I was a suspect. I've never been a defendant in a courtroom. I've never been convicted of a crime. No flowers or fancy dates. No chocolates or anything on Valentine's Day. Just fake flowers. Here, have a little garden pot. Are you interested in that sort of thing? No. Food, flowers? Why don't I have an option to say no? Why do I think it would be nice to get flowers? What about you, Grim? Do you have a secret crush on anyone? Any underworldlings that tickle your fancy? What about any mortals? What about me? And the final question, right side or left side? He chooses to pass. Left side or right side? Okay, left. Noted. These are all the questions I had prepared. So you're going to ask me again why it took so long to respond? Why would I follow up with that? You just phrase things kind of strangely, like you're interested, but don't want to seem too interested. Obvious. In what way? You're really obviously interested in getting to know me. And you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble. You kind of did. Nope, you're remembering it correctly. I literally have chat logs. I was simply testing the program. Have I been talking to a bot this whole time? That'd be pretty sick. Right as you yelled, "Fuck me." Definitely a way to introduce yourself to someone. I'm never gonna let you live it down. Ah! Ah! Did you miss my face? I was simply bored of typing out my responses to your stupidity. You are the one spouting nonsense. Why don't you just take my soul and be done with it? There's nothing wrong with taking my time. You appear to be running low on time though. 2 days and your soul is mine. Remember, that will not be happening. I'm still looking forward to our soul baby. What? We're gonna be pregnante with souls. You're still going on about that? It's not a thing. It'll never be a thing. Are we saying we're trying to have his baby? And we never met in real life. What's going on? What's happening? It's already been decided? You need to stop and think for a second. There's no such thing as a soul, baby. I think I'm gonna cry. Well, you haven't taken my soul yet. I may as well mentally prepare myself for the baby. Yeah, we should have asked that question. Can you pregnante? You're a grumpy thing, but I know you'll be a good soul father. Okay, we need help immediately. We need to touch grass. We need to log off. Cut the internet cord right now. If you stop talking, you would improve as a person tenfold. I agree. Tenfold. We should stop talking. This game does not have choices about escaping. No chewy cookie. 157. Unfortunately, we just have to keep clicking and going. Talking to you? That is much obvious. I meant before that. I apologize. So demanding. We're just having a conversation about nothing. You know what I mean? Like debating how many questions we asked. Nearly 50 questions. I'm not doing much, actually. I'm just hanging around my apartment. Menchie was acting a little strange earlier, but she perked right up. I suppose I have a healing presence. I just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. Figured if I was gonna die, I didn't want to spend my last few days at work. So I'm just gonna enjoy myself, blah, blah, blah. Any plans for later? I'm gonna stay home. Perfect. Nothing beats staying home in your PJs like a 30-year-old lady. Do you have pajamas? Do you think I sleep in this? Yeah. Of course I have pajamas. They are black and very comfortable. A black robe? What kind are they? Why do you care? Because I want to picture them because I'm a freak. Girl, you don't say it. You don't just say it. I want to imagine you in them. I bet it'd be funny. It is a short sleeved and short shirts. Blah, blah, blah. Hello? Short sleeve shirt and shorts. Are you happy now? What about you? Not plaid pajamas today. That's usually most days though. Plaid pajama pants. I'll just say the same as you. Well, this is obviously useful information for my job, of course. So you won't go anywhere tonight? Good. Ah! Okay. What if we end the night there? After the video call. Or wait, I don't know. Maybe we should have this one conversation. Fuck! Because it's like, did it disconnect? Or did he hang up on me? Is he gonna burn my apartment down and burn me alive in my pajamas? He ended the call. That was a little sudden. He did it on purpose to keep me attached by a little string. You could have said bye. You loser. Just wait. There, you step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. You spend time with Menchie and check the moisture of your sprout. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back in contact. We are obsessed and we need to go out with the girlies. Okay, this is not good. This is not a good headspace to be in, everybody. Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you've become on talking to him. He's totally catfishing us. Like, it's probably like our neighbor. You lie on your back staring at the ceiling. You met him only 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Oh no. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well what this strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. Why? Why would we do that? Use our brain. As fun as it is talking to him, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes. There's still nothing. Disappointed. You go to turn away when you see an incoming call. Okay, now we're gonna save the game. Saved. Saved for next time. Oopsie. This seems like a string of red flags. What do you say, chat? Is this a toxic relationship? Are we in a toxic relationship with death? I think so. This game is peak Shadow Daddy. I don't know what Shadow Daddy is, but like Dream Daddy. It kind of reminds me of Dream Daddy, but like dark. Death is sus. Yeah, I think he's a catfish and like maybe just our neighbor. Red flags everywhere. And honestly, we are a red flag. Like I am a red flag. What is wrong with me? We're both bad. It is a toxic relationship. We're not helping each other. We definitely do need to touch grass. We need to shut the laptop, stop being so obsessed. Maybe even stop eavesdropping on our neighbors, which is probably death, like behind the other door. This should be making me feel better about being single. I mean, like, this is a very immature relationship, which like nobody wants. like this. So you should feel better, you know, if you don't have to deal with someone like that. Yeah. This is very fan fiction. I don't really know what fan fiction is, other than when people would write stuff about me and then they would send it to me and I'd be like, what the fuck is this? But like, I actually am not familiar with that type of vernacular or like discourse. So is it just really cringy, back and forth, circular, like there is no point? Like, is that the point? People just like the unresolving situations? It's very Wattpad 2013 fanfic. Is that because it's written by teenagers? And I'm not trying to say all teenagers have no like good writing prose. But if it was a novel written by like a novelist who is established, then there is like a solid storyline that really like, you know, can get you, can grip you in. But is fanfic just like basically a bad writing version of it that's kind of circular and like doesn't really do anything of grippage? There is good fanfic, okay. Slow burn that burns way too long. At that point, I'm just like, fuck it. Fuck this fire. I'm not reading, you know? I'm too impatient. Also why I just don't read books at all. I'm way too impatient. I could never read fan fiction for more than like a paragraph to laugh at, I guess. I hear some is actually quite compelling, but I don't know personally. But isn't fanfic supposed to be like written about real people who didn't consent to being written about? Am I totally misunderstanding that? Because it's like fan fiction. So it's like people who are fans writing about real people. Or maybe they write about like real characters who aren't technically real too. It's about fictional characters. Okay. So it's not about real people. But maybe it can be? It's mostly fictional. Okay. So how do you explain this shit people send me about me? You think I'm not real? There are fans of fictional characters. Okay, got it. Yes. Like writing about characters in your favorite show. Like fanfic about Grey's Anatomy characters, but not the actors. The characters. It can be both. Got it. Okay, a lot of people are saying it can be both. Yeah. There's a difference between real person fiction and fanfic, but they both exist under the umbrella of fanfiction. Yes, I mean, yes, there is a difference between them. Okay, well, thank you for educating me about fanfiction. Now, I have been told that this game we've been playing sounds like bad fanfiction. Basic etiquette is to not send RPF to the subject. It's supposed to be about expanding an existing universe. Okay, yeah, I get that. Especially if a show like stopped or died and you're just like, excuse me, Dexter ended in the worst way possible. Someone please rewrite that entire season. Thank you. People who sent you those were breaking code. Okay, well, whether they sent it to me or not, it's still fucking weird that it was out there. That's not what Anyways. How do we get on this path? Don't look anything up. I hope it was all deleted anyways. I never saw the last season of Dexter. Oh my god, I have to vision it. No, you will ruin your life. Lee Daly, do not watch the last season of Dexter. If you liked the show, you will hate yourself if you watch the last season. Just don't do it. It's better to just not watch it. It was so stupid, I literally cried, okay? TV and movies don't make me cry. I literally cried because it was so bad. I'm not kidding. Like, Ben was there. He was like, what the fuck? I cried. I'm like, this was like so bad. Like, I was like crying, laughing, like not out of like, oh no, what happened to the characters? I'm sad. But like, this was so bad. Like the writing, the story was so bad. Maybe I should have read a Dexter fanfic instead. Yeah, okay. Can't wait for Saturday. Okay, yeah, let's move on to cozier things on Saturday. I got my little cottage. I don't think this is gonna be that easy to paint. I don't know what I was thinking, but you know, it was cute. Okay, I go to the craft store, I'm gonna buy some crafts. But I got this little plant too. It's fake. And I figure we can paint the little pot with some new muted pastels. Just for fun, just to do like some arts and crafts. My nails will already be painted. I need to redo them. So I'm naked for now. It's a risk. Don't be naked, okay? Relax. You're gonna break your nails. Zyler! Oh my god, he just came here. Monkey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here. I'm so confused. The king has blessed us with his presence. Hi, King. What are you looking for? Do you want a little flower? What do you think? No? What about a little cottage? No, you don't like the cottage. He looks cute with my hair color. Because we're kind of closer in hair color now. He's such a big boy. He's such a sweetie, but then like he'll snap at any moment. Like, yeah, he wants to go. Yeah, he's like, fuck off. Okay, bye. When is his balayage appointment? Yeah, I don't know. In 6 months from now. I haven't dyed my hair since I last dyed my hair, which was like October. But I don't even need to, because that's what a balayage is, see? Doesn't fucking matter. Love the laziness for us. Okay, so I gotta prepare for Saturday. We gotta get cozy. No, there will be no yelling. Everything will be cozy and calm and no technical difficulties and no dating death. Only cottage core vibes. Okay, we're all gonna need to get into the mental mood. Everyone will type in lowercase. You will only put flowers in the chat. No one will scream. No one will ask if it's limited edition. Okay? Because the answer is no. Relax. Get your yelling out now. There will be no yelling on Saturday. Yeah. As per usual, the stuff will all be on the website at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, but I'll be live half an hour before. It'll be cozy times. I have my playlist ready. We're gonna do a couple tiny crafts with the nail polish. I have all the combos. We will do comparisons. I will prove to you for the 280th or 260th time, I can't count, why a shade is different than another one. And I might have some fake grass. Here, touch it. Touch it right now. Go on, touch it, chat. You need it. Have you been outside today? Touch it. All right, everyone. Thank you to the mods and the Menchie gang. I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye.
Which troubles do you see?